guys, welcome to today's episode of Scrap It Up, hosted by Miss Etta J. A link to her channel will be in the description box below. Today we are making a window pocket, and I added a tag. So this tag will join the pocket, and I used some old German book page. The tag will actually sit this way in the book. And of course I used my stickles and some of the scrap paper. So that is the tag, a tag that goes in there. And then this is the pocket, window pocket. Now I made mine so it has an extra part that flips down. And then the actual pocket, when I glue it into the journal, will be back here. So it'll slide in and out like that. And then this, I'm going to do an altered paper clip to hold it closed so that it's secure when it's in the journal. And I cut this out of my Cricut. I'll explain all of that in the actual video when I show you how to make it. So let's head over there and see how it's. Good morning, guys. Welcome to day and prompt 7 of the Scrap It Up challenge. Scrap it until you make it. Today is window pockets. So I went with my scraps and my Cricut maker, and I cut out, it's supposed to be a page divider, right? But I went in and I cut enough pieces to make what I think will be a fold down pocket. And what I'm going to do, there's a few things. First of all, I'm going to glue these pieces all together the way they're supposed to be. So it'll look like this. This will all be one piece. But I'm going to go with my, I don't know if I want to use embroidery floss or if I want to use, I was going to see if I had yarn or jute. Jute would look good in there. But I think I'll go with lace or yarn. I need something that'll lay flat. Or should I just put buttons on there? You know what? We're going to go with buttons. We're going to go 1, 2, 3 buttons. That's what we're going to do. If I can find them thin enough, or I'll make them with a little hole punch. But we're going to cover those up with some sort of a something, and then put, oh, yeah, I got it. I got it figured out. But right now, what I'm going to do off camera is glue all. I saved the inserts because these are going to make tags, because remember, this is a pocket. This piece will fold down. Whoop. These pieces will slide in here or here. Most likely this way with a whale tail tab on this end. Yeah, probably. We'll see. But right now, guys, I'm going off camera and I'm going to glue all this mess back together, and then we'll get down to, excuse me, decisions. All right, I'll see you here in just a second. All right, guys, we are back, and I do have most of the stuff glued together. This I thought we would do together. And then this, I glued all of the pieces together. I inked the decorative paper. If it lifts, I'll just come back in with my Old Faithful Lineco and re-glue it, but it should be okay. So then I used the French script, both sides and on the back. So it was going through and I was playing around with ideas, and then I decided I'm going to go ahead and leave it a flip down, and then I'll come back with the altered paper clip, not this one. I have some small ones, and I will paper clip it closed. Yes, or I'll find my smaller, the other opposite sides of my little Velcros, and we'll Velcro it down. Although I think the paper clip's probably going to look better. Okay. Or I could hole punch it into a bow. That might be too much work later on. Nah, we're going to go with the paper clip. I do have some small ones. I just have to dig them out and alter one. I don't know, maybe there could be one here close, but we're not. That's not the focus today. The focus today is on the finishing of the pockets, and that's what we're going to do. Okay, so I picked the brown lace, and I'm going to glue the back on first, because that's the part we won't see. Or should I put it on the front? I kind of like the idea of it being on the front. Other than we're going to be sliding this in and out. And that might catch, yeah. So we're going to leave it on the back. Just leave it on the back. Better safe than sorry. Oh. We're going to have pockets. That's going to be a pocket too. Oh, I know what I can do. I know what I can do. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So we're going to put this right here. Let that dry. Or let that start to dry. Then with my packing tape, we'll come in, cover that up. That should slide okay. Oops, peeling up my glue. Should have gone from this side. I'll let my glue dry. Trace or trim this off. What is the old saying? Where there's a will, there's a way. And that should stay down. Okay, and then we're going to turn it over. And we're going to lay this one down. And we're going to really, really, really glue this well. And then once we glue it down really good, we can fold that lace up. And let that dry. And I can come back in and trim that front later. I'm going to have to put something very heavy on there. Or perhaps use a different glue. But this one should work. It usually does. This is pretty good glue. Okay, and you'll know what we're missing, right? Remember those holes we talked about? We're going to cover them up. let that dry. Kind of got it off the side there, didn't I? Didn't quite get the entire hole. Who's a perfectionist? Not me. Okay, so we're going to set this aside to dry for a very long time. Then we're going to do this now. And this one, I feel like, should go pretty quick. Just going to glue it all together. And then I got that old German book page for the center. And this will make it sturdy. One on the front. This was quite the fun little project. I'm really having fun with this Miss Etta, who is the host of this Scrap It Up challenge. If you haven't seen hers, you got to get over there. Hers is fantastic. And Miss Dahlia's. Those are the only two I've seen so far. Maybe I'll go in and do the hashtag Scrap It Up and see what else I can find. You can do that as well, and it is an open collaboration. It is never too late to get started. You could do like some of us are doing and double up on days. And have fun with it. Like we are. This was fun. Okay, now I got to get my whale tail tab. And what color do I want my whale tail to be? I may do it with that German. This and I need it to be a little more sturdy. Let's go with one that I'm not super fond of, the screen. It's okay, but it is not the best. Now then, let's do this. So my tab's going to go like this. So one side will be, that's okay if it's not the right direction. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I just got to find my whale tail tab maker. And here we go. I just fold my page, get where I want it to be, and then flip. I'll have that scrap for later. We'll do the glue. See, it's so brittle. I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. Okay, we'll peel it all up. I can fix that little piece right there later, or if I even do it so unnoticeable. Okay, and then we're going to glue this side. Oh, ink, ink, ink. Duh, ink, 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 ink. Very important. I keep forgetting the inking. It's okay. Oh, let me ink this. I don't like that one. Then we'll put this one here. Well, that just barely fit, didn't it? Make sure it's centered and straight. Very good. Seems okay to me. And then I do want to just fix this a little. And then I can ink it. All right, there's that. My glue. Now then on here, do it on this side since it's more right, looks more right side up. We're gonna very carefully tear this, because when I say it's brittle, guys, I mean it is brittle. And then we're going to put it like so. Okay, I'm hoping that I can ever so gently ink these edges. Well, so far so good. I like that natural way that it tore. And we'll put this on here. And our page right there. Just like that, guys. It's that simple. It's that easy. And we have our tag. And the back will be writing space. Okay, so now then, do we want to use the same color or do we want to try it? Let's do, yeah. No, let's do the tan ones. I like that it isn't, I mean, it's obvious, but it's not obvious, right? So we'll go here. Here. It doesn't want to come out. Watch it come out in one big glob. Guys, smells good. Every time I use this, I think of Miss Sandy over at Decorate Your Life. She's the one who sent it to me. There we go. It keeps clogging up on me. I think I need to get it used because I don't often use it, and I think that's the problem. But that's what this is all about, using up your stuff. Look at that. We're good. We're golden. We're there. Let that dry. and then that will go inside the bucket. And this is what you'll see. I'm just going to barely lay it down like this. You will see the German words or the German script. Through the window. I don't know if you guys can see that. See? But I gotta let it dry. Maybe the stickles wasn't a good idea for this side, I don't know. But once they dry, they're pretty sturdy. Just gonna let them dry. There we go. All right, that's our prompt for today. A pocket. I thought about putting something in here too. It's like when you took out the tag, although you do see the script. Is that enough? I don't know. I'll keep looking around, and if and when I find something, I may put it in there. Until then, it looks good. I flattened my stickles, but I think that might be okay. Look more like brads than stickles now. It's gonna work. And then we'll put that paper clip on there. All right, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.